Jordan Devey's story isn't one of the most famous in NFL history, but that's exactly what makes it worth telling. While millions of fans celebrate star quarterbacks and record-breaking receivers, countless players fight every single season just to earn a place on an NFL roster. Their names rarely make headlines, yet without them, the game simply couldn't exist. Welcome to Xfinity Evolution, where history comes alive and legends are reborn. Jordan Devey was one of those players. His journey is a powerful reminder that perseverance, discipline, and resilience can be just as inspiring as fame and championships. Every year, thousands of college football players dream of hearing their name called during the NFL draft. For most, that dream ends in disappointment. But for a select few, the journey doesn't end when the draft does. Instead, it begins with a phone call, a contract, and one last chance to prove they belong. Jordan Devey was one of those players. His name may never have dominated sports headlines, and he was rarely the face of a franchise. Yet behind the scenes, Jordan Devey built a career that many aspiring athletes could only imagine. His story isn't about becoming a superstar. It's about resilience, sacrifice, and surviving in one of the toughest professional sports leagues in the world. Every practice, every game, and every season demanded absolute commitment, because one injury or one poor performance could change everything overnight. Jordan Devey was born on January 26, 1988, in American Fork, Utah. Like many young athletes growing up in football-loving communities, he developed a passion for the game at an early age. He wasn't the fastest player on the field, nor the most naturally gifted. But what separated him from others was his relentless work ethic, determination, and willingness to improve every single day. After high school, Devey committed to the University of Memphis, where he joined the Tigers football program. College football is where future NFL careers are built, but Jordan's path was anything but smooth. He spent years developing his skills, learning multiple offensive line positions, improving his technique, and earning the trust of his coaches through consistency rather than flashy performances. Step by step, season after season, he transformed himself into a dependable player who could be counted on in difficult situations. Standing over 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighing more than 300 pounds, Devey possessed the physical frame every offensive lineman needs. But size alone is never enough. Offensive linemen rarely receive the spotlight. Their job is to protect quarterbacks, create running lanes, and battle some of the strongest athletes in professional sports on every single play. It's one of football's toughest and least celebrated positions, where success often goes unnoticed but mistakes are immediately exposed. By his senior season at Memphis, Jordan had developed into one of the team's most dependable linemen. Scouts noticed his versatility, discipline, toughness, and football intelligence. Still, when the 2013 NFL Draft arrived, his name was never called. For many players, going undrafted marks the end of a lifelong dream. Years of hard work suddenly feel meaningless. But Jordan Devey refused to let one disappointing weekend define his future. Shortly after the draft, the Baltimore Ravens signed him as an undrafted free agent. That single opportunity changed everything. Making an NFL roster as an undrafted player is one of the most difficult challenges in professional football. Every training camp features intense competition, with veterans protecting their jobs and rookies fighting for just a handful of roster spots. Every practice becomes an audition. Every drill is evaluated. Every mistake could end a career before it even begins. Jordan embraced the challenge. Coaches quickly recognized his willingness to learn, his professionalism, and his ability to play multiple positions along the offensive line. That flexibility made him valuable, even if he wasn't considered a future superstar. In the NFL, coaches value players they can trust, and Jordan slowly earned that trust through hard work rather than headlines. Although he didn't become an immediate starter, simply earning a place within an NFL organization represented an extraordinary achievement. Fewer than 2% of college football players ever reach the NFL, and even fewer undrafted players manage to stay there. Over the following years, Jordan Devey would experience something many NFL players never do. Instead of spending his career with one franchise, he became a reliable offensive lineman trusted by multiple organizations across the league. His journey would eventually include the Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots, San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs, Oakland Raiders, and Atlanta Falcons. Each move meant learning a new playbook, adapting to different coaching philosophies, building relationships with new teammates, and proving himself all over again. There were no guarantees, only another opportunity to compete. Most fans only remember star quarterbacks, elite receivers, or record-breaking running backs. But behind every successful offense stands an offensive line working quietly in the trenches. Their victories rarely appear on highlight reels, but their mistakes are immediately noticed. Jordan Devey built his reputation in that demanding world. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing consistency, reliability, and the respect of teammates and coaches who understood just how difficult his role truly was. His NFL journey became a powerful reminder that success isn't always measured by Pro Bowl selections or championship rings. Sometimes success means earning the trust to keep competing at the highest level, year after year, against the very best athletes in the world. And for Jordan Devey, the biggest challenges, and perhaps the most defining moments of his football career, were still waiting just around the corner. If you want to understand how history is unfolding before our eyes, don't miss what comes next. Revisit Xfinity Evolution for deeper insights and powerful stories. Stay informed, stay curious, and join us again on Xfinity Evolution, where the world's biggest events come into focus.